Welcome back to Transform and Rollout Season 3 Eons, Episode 19. First things first, this will be a continuation of Episode 18, following Scorchfire, Domina, and Smolder's adventure. So players, here's the plan. You will tell me which character you're playing and give us a short description of what they look like and what is going through their brain module, and we'll get started. Hexamis, you go first.
Hi, I'm Hexamis. I play Scorchfire Prime, who is a black and... Well, actually, I guess currently she's actually not blue. She's currently all chrome. Turns into a fancy Disney sports car, and current thoughts are she is so happy to be back with Smolder and has met a new friend and is kind of curious about this new place that they're in, but also curious as to where the rest of her teammates are.
Awesome, and you have no watch.
Correct.
Lapis, you're next.
Yeah, I'm Lapis. I'm playing Smolder. He is just a little 5-foot tall dragonfly who is a nice red. He's got 4 arms, he's got wings on his back, and he's got a little visor for his eyes. Right now, Smolder is ecstatic that his mama bird is back, and he is mildly offended because this big random lady just appeared and was like dissing his dad. So, but yeah, he's also shiny. That's it.
Awesome, and you have 1 notch on your watch. Finally, we have Celeste.
Hi, I'm Celeste. I play as Domina, who is a Cybertronian. She can turn into a Cybertronian train. Her colors are orange with gray, black, and white. Yeah, currently I was going to say she's going to have her light alt mode, but she isn't. She's back as a train. And currently she is with Scorchfire and Smolder. I think it's her first time meeting them. And at least now I think she is safe. Not getting separated from people, I hope, anytime soon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Right now in her mind, she's just hoping nothing else makes her disappear again.
Awesome, and you also have 1 notch on your watch.
Oh yeah, she has a watch. And more like a ring for her, remember?
Yes. As a reminder, you are on Cybertron, and it's a level 1 course thread 1990_X1 is the name of the timeline you're currently in. And finally, I am Kilobyte. I'll be your DM, your Primus, your god for this round. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Awesome. Because we continue where we last left off, and you have just arrived to this beautiful copper and bronze city with white smoke filling the air. There are bots of many shapes and sizes walking about. All seem to have a copper coloring to them with some bronze accents. Some have additional colors to them, but not all. They do have some cloth bags that inflate and deflate, and white smoke comes out of different vents and chimneys that the bots have on them. But the beauty of this world gets interrupted when a sudden blood-gurgling scream can be heard not far from your location to the east. What would you like to do?
That sounds great. We should investigate that, I think.
Yeah, that sounds real bad.
Yeah, people don't normally just, scream like that, right?
Yeah, no. I'm gonna head over.
Okay, yeah, I'm floating next to you, don't you worry about it.
Or do we have to go towards the sound?
I mean, there are people in trouble, right?
It's better to see what the
DM,
commotion's all
Are we
about.
hearing people screaming or anything else?
You heard 1 big scream.
But not other people. Or can we roll for observation?
Multiple. You can roll a perception.
Yeah, okay. Let me roll for prescription.
Prescription
Let me roll
drugs.
for my prescription glasses.
Can I roll to figure out where it's coming from?
Perception. Yeah, I have 0 on that, so it's gonna be a normal roll. Let's do this. There. Aw, Domina got a 4.
With a 4,
You can do it.
you don't hear any more screams, but you do notice a handful of butts kind of running in that direction, kind of trying to see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to join the crowd, see what's
Me
going
too.
on.
Okay. So
I wanna-
Domina, she's not gonna leave them, so she's gonna go with them too. Fine, we will go. Just keep an eye out. Don't engage without knowing what we're gonna deal with, please.
You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do.
I'm sitting on Scorchfire's shoulder. I'm kicking my feet.
I look at Smolder like, Smolder, play
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Domina give them a
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
that wave finger. No. Shame.
You continue down towards the scream in the east direction. that was a sentence. But as you make your way there, you find a crowd gathered in front of a building that has a sign that reads, "The Academy of Advanced Health and Technology." You can hear the crowd murmuring as police officers begin to section out a perimeter. Roll me a perception.
All three of us?
Again, another one.
Yes, all three of you.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yay!
You can do it.
You can do it.
I got a 4.
I got a 13.
Please work this time.
I see
Come
nothing.
on.
Oh my gosh, you just went from bad to worse. That one needs her optics and
You do
audio
need
perceptors
prescription.
checked.
I'm busy chewing on my hands.
All 4
Then I
hands
guess-
in your mouth.
Yeah, there's
Oh my
there's acidic spit dripping down, but he's making sure not to get any on Scorchfire.
That's distracting Domina enough to just stare like it's more like
Sorry,
going.
guys, I got you.
Dude, he's gonna put a foot in his mouth.
No.
Yes, that's definitely what Smolder would do. So, the only one that notices something is Scorchfire with the 13. You hear the name Shockwave amongst the crowd
Ooh.
as they whisper among them.
Not again.
But you also see a bot, roughly 15 feet tall, with a trench coat and a fedora walk by, flashing a badge. On their chest, they have a head of a bulldog, and their body is bronze, but they have some spots on their body that are copper color, kind of like the pattern of a dog's coat. And
Oh.
suddenly you hear a police officer say, all right, back away. This is a crime scene. I need you to be behind the perimeter. What would you like to do?
How far away are we from the we are Domina and the group from the perimeter?
5 feet away.
I don't think we saw the man with the top hat though.
The
No, that was
fedora.
only- that was only
you.
Scorchfire.
That's
Yeah.
Scorchfire's
Yeah,
observation.
the Scorchfire is the only one who can do anything.
And Kazuzis. I want to look to the two of you. Well, I guess mostly to Smolder, because I don't know if Domina has any experience, but say to them, they're talking about Shockwave.
Oh, this guy again. Come
Yeah.
on.
Every timeline, isn't he? The source of the problem.
You too?
I think this guy plagues everybody.
Oh, joy. Okay.
Well, at least the one I knew wasn't this bad.
Wow. That must be rare then.
Well, should we go hunt him down and kick his butt?
Well, hold on. I guess we gotta be careful, because this is a crime scene.
Mhm.
A crime has happened.
But I'm little.
And you can fly.
I can. I
You
could just
can
be.
stomped by others.
Okay, well, we're not gonna stomp on me, thank you.
Not me. I'm saying by others who are not paying attention to you.
You also could be swatted out of the sky.
You know what? I am a beefy little guy. You don't gotta worry.
Yeah, you think
If
you
you
got this,
wanna-
man?
Yeah, if you want me to run some recon, I'll go check it out.
I think that would probably be the best course of action. Just don't
Okay.
touch anything, just in case.
Or
Okay.
anyone.
Yeah.
I will keep that in mind.
DM, I'd like to transform, but I do have transformation cog broken.
Yeah, roll me. Roll me.
Oh man.
1d20.
Smolder
You
already
can do it,
tempting
little
the
baby.
fates.
Little baby man, you can do it.
Come
He
on, baby.
tries and just spasms. It's like, ah!
That's fine because I can still fly in my regular mode, so we're good.
Oh.
It's just gonna be a lot better if I fly around like this.
What if he transformed having his bug body but like his normal robot face out?
He's like
Horrifying.
halfway in between.
So I got a 9, and I need a 15 or higher to transform. So I will not be transforming. I'm just gonna
Spasm.
jump up. I'm just gonna yeah.
On
I'm gonna
Scorchfire's
spasm.
shoulder.
Oh
I'm gonna
god.
spasm, and then I'm gonna jump up, and then I'm gonna fly away.
Well, man, this is what you
No.
get for putting your foot in your mouth.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, I'm flying away. I'm gonna go check over the crowd. I'm surveying.
Okay, bye.
Hey, roll me a perception.
Perception. I love being small.
Prescription?
I got a
Oh
nat
my
1.
gosh. Smolder, really Smolder?
You got the
Guys,
mitzvah you want to
I've
use?
gotten a 4, a 9, and a nat 1.
You're getting the
As
bad
you
ones out of the
were
way now.
first.
That's all.
My primates.
As you're flying, the light from the sun shines on one of the buildings and it hits you in the eyes, and you start to spiral downward as you are blinded.
Mhm.
Roll me in athletics.
Okay. I'm truly living my best life. Athletics. Oh, athletics is +2. Maybe I won't roll horribly. I got a 9.
Okay, as you get a
Bingus.
9, you land on the floor taking 5 points of damage,
Oh!
and
God.
you black out.
Bingus.
And
Bingus.
suddenly your eyes have become green, and I'm gonna have to kick you from the lobby
Oh,
for a minute.
No!
Uh,
No, don't do it!
I know.
Oh no.
and Liege has taken over Smolder.
Oh lordy.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
Ah, this storm is busting my boots.
Wait.
I got a question though. When the other voice speaks, does the voice box also change, or do we
Yes,
still hear
it does
Smolder's?
change. It doesn't sound like regular Smolder.
Oh,
Sounds
okay,
like
so we
somebody
do
else.
know there's the big difference. Okay.
Yeah. And they're not too far away from you. They didn't really make it that far.
I was
So
gonna
you
ask,
can, you
how
can see
far
the
did
green
they
eyes,
get?
and you can see the new voice as they're kind of like dusting off after crashing.
This
they-
tiny and feeble body, I could really use an upgrade.
So we can hear the new
You can
voice,
hear,
right?
yes, you can hear the new voice.
Oh, joy.
Does he have a second spark in him?
It's complicated.
What do we have
I
here?
don't know.
Liege Maximo looks around to get a sense of their surroundings. He sees the Copper City and a crowd of bots murmuring and talking, lights from the police vehicle, or not, vehicles, they could still have vehicles, police vehicles patrolling a nearby building that reads Academy of Advanced Health and Technology.
Liege?
Liege begins to walk towards the academy.
Oh, Primus. So we could just see him walk off. All right,
Yep.
well,
With a confident stride as he goes
Oh.
through the crowd between the little legs.
I bury
Oh my
my
God.
face in my hands. I look to Domina like, we need to follow him because he's gonna stir up some chaos that we don't want.
Oh yeah. DM question: the police are only covering the crime scene. They're not focused on the academy, right?
The crime scene is around the academy.
Okay, so it's gonna be hard to get in. Yeah, we better go after him. Seeing how there's been an incident here, they're probably gonna try to keep people from going in and out, and we can't lose that little thing. What's his name again? Smolder.
Smolder? No,
Let's
you
go.
got it, Smolder.
Let's go after him.
Yes. Yes,
Domina
please.
just takes 2 steps. Hey, you! Don't be leaving us.
Sir?
I
Sir?
will blow it out your aftershaft.
Oh my god.
Leech continues moving forward with his stride, but as soon as it looks like he has found his true bearings, the green in his optics fade away, and Smolder is once again in control.
Yay.
Oh, that's bad.
Smolder, as you come to, you find yourself in between the legs of different bots as your legs are moving forward into the crime scene.
Well, that? Okay. Liege, I don't know what you did, but alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep walking.
Little man.
Smolder.
He got that
Smolder's at you.
confidence.
Come back.
Okay, so as you reach the police line, the tape where it says "Do not cross,"
Oh, God.
you can see the body being covered, and you can clearly see the head of the bot that's on the floor is the same as Shockwave. But this time their colorings are copper and bronze, and they are just covering them with a piece of moldable metal to cover the crime scene.
Can I take a picture?
You
Dude.
can.
It's I promise
Smolder.
it's not for bad intentions. It's just to show Scorchfire,
So-
so that she can see what happens.
Such a Smolder thing to do.
I got shot by Bob.
And he's not trying to touch it.
Mom, look.
Do we all notice this, or it's just Smolder who notices the body and the...
Smolder is the one that reaches the body first.
Oh.
By the time you and Scorchfire reach, the body's been covered, and there's a crowd in front of you. So there's a couple bots before you can reach the do not cross barrier. So it's a little bit harder. You are taller, so you would be able to see it, but it's already covered. But for
Okay.
Scorchfire, there's bots in front of her, so it's a little bit
I'm jumping
difficult.
up and down.
So do I get my picture?
Yeah.
Yes, you get your picture.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna waddle back to Scorchfire.
Can Domina just lift up Scorchfire a little bit just so she could see a little going on?
You can? Do you let this happen, Scorchfire?
Hesitantly, yes.
Okay.
I do
so
want to
she's gonna-
see.
Domina's gonna place Scorchfire between her shoulders so her Scorchfire has a lot of leg room to just stand up on her. There you go.
Hold on real
Up and
tight.
easy.
I've never been this far off the ground.
That's what it's
She's
like
getting-
when Smolder's on there.
She's
Oh my
getting
God.
very careful, lifts her up. Okay, just be careful. You're not that heavy for me, so you could just stand on my shoulders.
Okay, thank you.
Tony, what do you see? Scorchfire.
That looks like Shockwave, right?
This
Well,
isn't
at
the
this point,
first
it's
time.
covered, so you wouldn't be. You heard the name. You
Mhm.
did. Nobody else. But then Smolder saw a Shockwave.
I took pictures.
Does that make sense?
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Okay.
I misheard Smolder's
I'm-
song.
I'm
Perfect.
I'm coming back to Mama Bird with my picture.
Nice.
I'm waddling through the crowd. I'm on my way.
No one
Yes,
knows.
like a little penguin.
I'd like to think that he scuttles around like a little rat.
Oh my god.
Like the New York rat with the
Yeah.
Yeah,
pizza
the
slice.
bagel
in
rat.
the-
He's the bagel
That
rat.
absolutely tracks.
Okay.
Dude, he grabs the
That-
bagel and he's running.
That's
Bagel
that's
rat.
peak Smolder right there. But
Mm.
as you're all regrouping, Smolder showing you a picture, you're on top of Domina's shoulder. Suddenly, an officer points at the three of you and asks you to come forward.
We're too tall.
Primus.
Put me down.
You can actually jump. I'm not that tall.
Guys, you're causing attention to be brought on us.
Okay, I'm gonna get down.
Guys, I think that officer wants it. Guys, I think we should run. I think we should flee the crime scene. I have a picture. Let's. We might want to leave.
Smolder, for the picture, I'll give you an inspiration.
Wow. I'm gonna come forward.
Do you want to risk we might be taken in since we are clearly very different from the natives of this timeline?
I mean, doesn't it look more suspicious if we just run away from the law?
We could act as if we're not mentally ill when talking to them too. Oh wait, that's gonna make it more suspicious. Domino's just like tapping her foot, thinking what to
I've
do.
got a guy in my head, so I mean,
You are you are ill. I'm gonna approach.
Domino's eyes are just wide, like what?
Yeah, he's got a man in him, it's fine.
Oh gosh.
I got a god in my brain.
Anyways.
When you arrive at the front of the police officer, you see Scorchfire, the same bot with the trench coat, standing with a data pad, looking very serious. Now that you see their face is a little bit slim. They have a watch hand or clock hand mustache that kind of goes up and down. It can't go around because he has a nose, but it goes up and down. Standing next to them, there's a 20 feet tall bot. Clickbait, would you like to introduce your character?
Absolutely. What's up, guys? I'm Clickbait, and tonight I am playing Alchemy. Alchemy is a smaller and slim, slightly built bot. He is kind of this funky, like metallic-y green, almost rusty color, with gold and silver splotches across his frame. He has some rusting on his gears. It looks like he's been exposed to chemicals for a really long time. And yeah, he's standing next to this bot.
Awesome. And as you notice this, the bot with the trench coat looks at the three of you and says, "Hello, I would like to ask you a few questions if that's okay. My name is Watchdog, and I'm a detective, and this is my partner, Alchemy."
Hello.
Internally, Scorchfire's like, this is amazing.
Domina are we allowed to deny being asked questions?
I would not recommend it.
You have nothing to hide, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah, I got nothing to hide. She just kind of shrugs.
And if you do have something to hide, we will find out what it is.
All right, then.
I mean, this is so when we're talking about things to hide, I don't have anything to hide in relation to this. But everything else is that's mine. You can't know.
Well, let's just...
Smolder.
If
Domina's
it pertains to the
sure.
case, then we have a problem, little one.
Everybody's got secrets.
Listen. I'm my own person. I've done my things. The past is the past. As the humans say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
What is a Vegas?
I don't know. I think it might be a kind of cookie. I honestly don't know what a Vegas is.
What's a cookie?
Alchemy's gonna tap Watchdog on the shoulder.
We should definitely take them in for questioning. They are very suspicious.
I'm sweating.
Cool as a cucumber.
Watchdog says, "That is correct." And suddenly, he turns as if he's looking to a camera, and he gets all serious and starts monologuing. He's like, "Right now, the 3 bots in front of me have given me everything I need to put my plan into motion, to take them into justice."
Can he be heard?
And yes, you can hear him.
This again, I cannot.
There will be consequences for their actions, but I will not show my full hand of cards right now.
Sir,
wait
I
for
think
the
I
right
can see your
moment.
cards.
Alchemy just puts his head in his hands. He's like, I can't do this again. I can't do this again.
He turns around. What cards? What are you talking about? What cards?
You just showed them all to me. I have all of them now.
Smolder.
Watchdog, we have talked about this. You cannot do this in front of people. You have to do this by yourself. You have to stop.
Do what? And then as he does that sound, his little mustache goes up and down.
Aw.
So would you like to question us here, or do we have somewhere else private to go? I don't believe you want us here in the crime scene asking question everybody else listening to this, correct?
This is the perfect place to interview you
I
right
agree.
now.
It's out in the open and in the public. Sure.
Alrighty then.
Alright, I guess. Scorchfire, I do have something to show you, by the way.
So,
Please
have
no
the side-
talking amongst yourselves until we
I have
have
the sidebar.
concluded our investigation.
Sidebar.
As you say sidebar, he turns around, looks at a camera, and says, "Saying sidebar does not help their case. They are looking more sus
Officers.
every single time." Huh? What did you say?
Alchemy gestures to the other officers to help separate them so they can't talk amongst themselves.
No, my mother.
Please stay away from each other until we have concluded our... You don't have to go far. You just cannot be conversing amongst yourselves until we have concluded the investigation.
Domina will just stay in her place. She doesn't let herself to be moved, though.
I will let myself to be moved, and then I send Scorchfire a text.
A couple of officers come and move you around so you don't converse. What kind of text are you sending, Smolder?
I send the picture.
Okay.
Oh my god. Do we intercept that?
The officer didn't notice.
No, those tiny hands of his.
Terrible officers, demotion.
Yeah, pretty bad. We haven't even started interrogation, and the group is already looking
can I
very
send
sus.
a text back?
Yes, you can.
It's
Try
just
to do
the
it
shock
sneaky.
emoji. You wanted a sneak?
Yes.
Okay. Good thing I have a high
Smolder's
sneak.
little, so it was.
Oh, well, I got a natural one.
That's no
technically.
natural one. They see you press something in your wrist, and the officer looks at you and says,
Who are you talking to?
Yo, mama.
I was gonna say
my
me.
line. That's my line.
I was jotting down a note for myself.
I have to inspect it.
Okay.
"Show him the note that you wanna."
It's literally just a shocked emoji.
He scrolls through the chat to see what's before it. He sees the
Whoa.
picture.
Alright, it's getting a little invasive.
Why do you have this picture?
Because I think it's a scam. I think it's a scam message. I'm
Roll me a sneak.
It has Smolder 4
deception.
hearts next to it.
sweating.
Can you sweat, though?
But it's it doesn't say Smolder, it says my child, and there's just hearts next to it.
Yes, it's a string of emojis after it. I gotta wait.
Oh my
What the heck?
god. Jack. You're being bad.
Sure.
Guys, this
They
is
don't
going really
believe-
well.
They don't believe you when they put you in
Did we
handcuffs.
arrest them yet?
Yep, the Scorchfire is in handcuffs right now.
No!
Dang it.
Do I see this?
You do not see it right now because you've been separated.
Can
I can't
Domina
believe
see
this.
it because she's tall enough, though?
Roll me a perception.
Looming over everyone.
Yay. Please, Domina, do not be too blind this time. Gosh, I got 2. Domina,
my God.
your optics are getting bad to worse.
You're too preoccupied with the police officers and trying not to look suspicious.
Ugh, I
I
really
look the
don't want to
most
fight back.
suspicious.
Primus, give me patience, please.
Okay, watch that goes to Scorchfire first, as she's already been handcuffed and is the most
Alchemy goes with him, but she's gonna keep an eye
participant.
out.
Oh, right. May I ask you what your reason for the visit to our planet is?
Tourism.
Interesting. What were you doing last night?
Last night? Well, let's see. She looks at the sky for a second, recollecting her thoughts. Just got back together with my son. We had a really long chat, and I think that honestly took up most of the night. Because it had been a long time. A long, 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 long time since I had seen him.
I like to imagine there's tears in her eyes.
It's too long.
Is there anybody who can corroborate your story?
My son.
And who is your son?
Well, he is incriminated with you.
The tiny red one named Smolder.
The suspicious one?
Unfortunately, yes.
Guys,
That's my son.
I don't have any weapons, but can one funnily just fall out of my pocket? Just for the
Liege's knife falls out.
Yeah, Liege's knife falls out.
That's something he calls, so he wouldn't be able to fall out.
Dang.
It's just a talon or something from somebody he ate.
He coughs up teeth.
A metal chunk comes out.
I wipe my
Officer
mouth.
moves out of the way. Ew.
Ew.
You can also ask the big lady that's with us too, Domina. She was also with us conversing.
Ah, Domina and Smolder. Perfect.
What is your relation to her, if the other one is your son?
Oh, she's a new friend we met along the way.
New
Very
friend.
recent friend.
How recent did you meet?
Well, I think it was last night.
Oh no.
Convenient.
Very convenient if you ask
He turns and looks away.
Wink wonk.
Recently met. Their story is not lining up. There must be hiding something. Could be those
I
watches.
roll my eyes. Audibly.
It's back.
Well, yeah, do
He
we
turns
notice
back.
the watches?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, God,
Alchemy
wow.
and Watchdog has noticed their watches. At least for
Those
Domina
wa-
and Smolder, because Scorchfire doesn't want them.
Oh, Scorchfire doesn't have one. That's right. Yeah.
No.
Uh-huh.
So
So they
In front
noticed
of-
the watch in her ring instead.
it's a watch ring.
Oh, did the officer tell us
Observant.
that he saw Scorchfire sending pictures of the crime scene, or Smolder sending pictures of this crime scene to Scorchfire? We know that.
The officer that's with Scorchfire would inform both Watchdog and yourself that the Scorchfire had a picture of the crime scene, but not who sent it. Because it
Oh,
says my
you
son
can't-
doesn't have a name, so they wouldn't know.
son.
Yeah.
Well, and she just said that Smolder was her son.
Oh, well, that's... Yeah, but at the time, the police officer didn't know the whole...
Well, he didn't
Maybe I
know,
got
but
more
now
than
we
one
know.
son.
Yeah, but
Highly
Smolder
unlikely.
didn't present themselves either to the police officer, so they don't know that Smolder's the red one, right?
He said.
Well, Scorchfire said that
Hex-
Smolder, the
Scorchfire
red
said.
one, was her son, so...
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
So you guys are bad with police officers.
This tangle
man.
web already, and it's...
So, you have on your person a picture of our crime scene that was sent to you allegedly by somebody who is an incredibly suspicious person and who is also, incidentally, the only person who can corroborate your story and the validity of your alibi. Do you see the issue that we're having with this?
Yeah, doesn't sound great. Not gonna lie.
And that being said, what is the purpose of the watch that your son and your other companion is wearing? These watches are also very suspicious.
Just because they got jewelry on means that they're suspicious?
Is it strictly for jewelry? Are they some sort of communication device? Why don't you have one and they do?
I wish I knew. I wish I
think
knew
you
I
do.
didn't have one. I don't.
You don't. Well, do you know why they have them?
No.
Watchdog turns to you and says, "Perhaps you left it at the crime scene where the other buddy that you killed."
Did you check the crime scene? Wait, aren't you guys police officers? Shouldn't have.
First of
have
all,
been
did
checked already?
the crime scene have a watch? Did this guy have a watch?
He just said another crime scene, not the one that they're currently on.
Oh,
So it's the other one, Elk. It's the other one, the one from yesterday with the yellow squared bot.
The yellow square bot.
Oh my God.
Was that before or after? I don't remember. Was there a watch at that crime scene?
Yes, it was.
There was. Anyway, little lady, see, there is issue that we are having, and that is that you are wearing watch. That is same watch that was found on the body of another victim of crime. This is issue. So, if you claim that you have these watches, and you claim that you know the people wearing these watches, i.e. your son and this little companion that you have, then was that little yellow bot also member of your group? Or
They-
was he something else?
Wait, pause. You said that they were wearing the watch, or they weren't, or the watch was just at the crime scene with them. Regardless,
Great
I've never.
question.
I don't
Watch
know
dog.
about a yellow.
The watch was at the crime
bot.
scene. They were wearing it.
A yellow bot? I don't know. I don't think I know a yellow bot.
Roll me an intelligence.
Nice. Maybe if
Did
I
you say
saw
nice?
them. Yes.
Uh,
Maybe if I saw them, I could remember. But I mean, off the top of my head. Wait, hold on.
We could probably show her a picture.
Yeah, can I see
We
a
can.
picture? I got a 16.
yeah, with a 16, you think of a yellow bot, and you remember the little hive bots from the TBD.
Are they
also
real
spread.
small? Kind of
That is
boxy.
correct.
Can I show her a picture?
Yes, you can. Watchdog
I
looks
pull up
for
like
it
a hollow
underneath his
picture.
coat and gives you that.
Oh,
No, this one was printed. It's not hollow. He gives it to you.
That's so extra.
no, it's
He
not.
is extra. He monologues.
Okay, that's fair. That
It's
I
perfect.
forgot who I was talking about for a second.
Okay, no, okay. I do know these little guys.
So
Hey.
you do know this bot. You see, this is exactly what I am talking about. You lie to us, and you lie to us, and then you claim to tell the truth, and then you lie to us more, and now you prove that you are lying yet again. Where do the lies stop?
Sir, I'm gonna need you to calm down. Anyway.
I will be the one making the demands here, little lady.
How tall is Alchemy?
I
20.
have no idea.
Wasn't it
Alchemy's
15
tall.
feet? Oh.
No, 15 is Watchdog. 20,
Oh.
Alchemy's 20.
Dang it.
Big
Yeah,
small.
20 feet.
I'm only 2 feet shorter than you. I'm not that tiny. Anyways.
we're done here. It's time to interview your friends. And he goes to interview Smolder.
Oh, it's my turn.
Oh lordy, I'm not ready for
Watchdog,
this.
you can't just leave in the middle of interview. You have to find out what she knows about this bot. I swear, I cannot work in these conditions anymore.
Well, maybe we can get something from the little one.
Alchemy, I'm real sorry for you. I feel real bad.
He doesn't. He's just gonna sigh and follow Watchdog over to Smolder.
I'll be back.
Domina is so entertained in the background, she's actually sitting down and just watching entertained.
Smolder, in front of you is Watchdog and Alchemy.
Mm.
And Watchdog says, "Hello, Smolder. Your friend over there gave us your name.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask because that was terrifying. Hi.
May I ask what the reason for your visit is?"
Honestly,
And as he
I
says that, and you start talking, your eyes go green. You're gonna
no,
have to
no,
take you-
you gotta give me a chance. to speak.
Leech takes over and answers the question that Watchdog just asked, which was, "What was your reason for visiting our planet?"
Ahem. You know, I would like to insult you, but the sad truth is, your processors wouldn't even be able to compute it. Now then, how does one begin to conquer your world?
You do not rule this world. Is there a problem here?
Your vocabulary has vastly improved, sir.
Well, if we can't do things the easy way, then I guess we'll have to do them the hard way.
Excuse
I
me.
have committed several acts of murder. I've devoured hundreds. I'm a hypocrite? Look at me. I'm a beast former. That's at least worth the death penalty. And finally, I think you all are
And
idiots.
Smolder comes back.
How dare you just say all those things?
Oh,
I
what?
cannot believe we have a criminal of this caliber in our presence.
Wait,
You just confessed to all of your crimes.
what?
Under arrest.
Oh, I think this is a great time to tell you guys that sometimes I black out, and I think I have an alter ego because there's a god in my head. I don't know what just happened.
Put your hands
God,
behind your back.
gods do not
Yeah.
exist.
You guys ever heard of Liege Maximo?
Have we?
Yes, we have.
That's just a story.
Yeah, well, he's real, and we killed him, and now he's in my head.
Oh, Primus.
Alchemy, what is your medical prognosis to this?
Well, as much as I do not understand some of the words that this little bot is saying, it does stand to reason that his entire demeanor changed when his eyes went green.
Like,
His
see,
entire
thank you.
vocabulary... Silence!
Okay.
His entire vocabulary changed, his mannerisms changed, even his vocal cords, his voice box meter changed. There is very, very interesting explanation for this. I would like to perhaps conduct a scientific examination, a medical examination of this bot in order to identify whether or not he is simply lying in order to cover his story, whether or not he simply is not able to contain his guilt, and this was just a confession out of guilt, or whether or not maybe his story has some truth to it. I mean, Watchdog, we have seen stranger things.
Okay, but I don't consent to the examine. I mean, like, you saw that guy. But I don't want you, like, running around under my hood.
You are a criminal.
No, I'm not.
And you do not have a
You
hood,
just
because you're
admitted
not a
crimes.
vehicle.
You're right. I have a little like a little dragonfly head. And that's counted as my hood. It's my body. Anyways, I did not do anything you're accusing me of. I literally just got here, like, yesterday, I think, after being on a world full of other me's, and then I found Scorchfire again for the first time in forever.
As you say that, Watchdog turns. Their stories are lining up. They did meet yesterday. Interesting.
Yeah, no, I just met up with her yesterday after forever. No, I have no idea who you people are. I don't know what's going on here. We just saw a commotion and were curious and came to look.
What is that watch that you wear on your wrist, little bot?
Oh, this, and I raise it up and I look at it. It's a thingamajig. It, like, does things, but I think it's dead right now.
Like what? What does it do? I suggest that you be honest with us. You have yourself in enough trouble already.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't do anything, so I can tell you. It does a little teleport thing. Like, it's like a, you know when you get beamed up onto a ship?
Teleport?
Yeah, it does that.
Interesting. I think that we are going to have to take you in for further questioning. Your stories
I'd rather
are
not.
lining up. I don't care. I really don't care.
Okay,
You are a criminal. And
I'm gonna die.
you are on our planet, and now you say your teleport thing is dead. Like, I don't know what you expect to happen.
Yeah, man, look, it's dead, and I show it. Does it have a battery symbol?
It has one bar, so it does light up.
Yeah, see, this is, like, basically dead. You can't do anything with one bar.
Can I, like, gesture to the officers to, like, arrest him?
Whoa! Nuh-uh! I want to make a run for it.
Hey, roll me.
Go, little man, go!
Roll us an athletic versus
Oh my
strength.
god. I'm gonna run for it. Oh,
This is so entertaining.
I'm assuming the officers have it blocked, so I can't see the commotion
Yeah.
that's
No, you
happening with
can't
him. Okay.
I got a
Domina be
14.
seeing this though?
Yes.
With that too, wouldn't be able to see that.
I got a 14 for my roll.
Okay.
Dude, I hope they roll low. I hope I sprint off into the distance like a little gremlin.
I mean, we have your mother, so I don't know what you're gonna do.
Don't worry, I'll come back.
They
Oh
rolled
my
a
God.
7. So
Ah,
I make a break for it.
yeah, the officer can't get you, and you start flying away.
You'll never take me alive! I didn't do anything wrong!
Somebody
Okay,
get him
now
now.
that he's flying, Scorchfire and Domina, you see this, and
That's
the
my
officer,
son!
the officers start handcuffing you, and they put you in the truck, and they take you to their jail holding cells to interview you more.
Nice.
No.
As Smolder flies away. Okay, Smolder, you fly away. Which direction do you want to go? Into the city or into the wilderness?
Ooh, I could be a little guy in the wilderness. I want to go. Actually, you know what? I will stick to the city. I think. Just I'd like to try and find somewhere to like hunker down and figure out what to do.
Okay. You go to one of the buildings, one of the tall rooftops that has a bunch of smoke coming from it to help you conceal yourself. Meanwhile, Scorchfire and Domina, you're back at the station. Watchdog and Alchemy have you in the interrogation room. They've brought out some evidence, and they brought out the watch that they found on the yellow bot that they told you before. Scorchfire cut you up in the info, so they've told you they found the yellow bot. They had a watch on them a night prior to what happened today, and they're asking you why you killed the Professor Shockwave.
yeah,
Are we
that.
both separated when they're asking these questions, or are we together?
You're both together in the same room.
Oh, okay. Mm.
Well, we
Domina
didn't do
just
it.
Domina looks at Scorchfire like, I don't nothing about these watches.
She
And
nods to her knowingly, like, no, it's okay. You should, if you let my friend here go, I'll tell you what you need to know.
No, it's fine.
Why
I'll
don't you just
stay.
tell us now and prove your
Yeah,
innocence?
if you're innocent, why?
If you're innocent, prove it.
Okay. Well, the thing is that how do I? It's kind of a lot to process.
Here's the thing. We were very far away when the body of Professor Shockwave was discovered. We arrived when you were already covering him, so we had no idea it was Professor Shockwave. Up until now, this is the first time I've heard it was your Professor Shockwave that was eliminated a few moments ago before we even arrived. We just
never
heard a
been here
scream
before.
and went there.
Yeah.
So there's no proof we were even there if we were very far away when this whole thing happened.
There is no proof to prove you were far away.
Yeah, Watchdog turns around and says, I've seen this tactic before. The killer murders the bot and plants the body using a complex contraption so that it falls at a specific time. That way they're not near the place of the murder. They could be this smart and do this, or I might be thinking too much into it.
You might be thinking a little bit too loud.
What is your motive for killing Professor Shockwave?
None. Nice.
Besides, you've seen us. We stick up like a sore thumb. If you ask your other so-called witnesses, none of them would recognize us being near him.
We never said we had witnesses.
Exactly. So how can you still prove it was us if you don't have any witnesses to confirm it was us?
How do you know
in
that
their
we have
area?
witnesses if we never
Well,
revealed that in the
because
first place?
Because
Aren't you
his
always
body
supposed
is
to have
in plain
witnesses?
public. His body was there in plain public. Somebody must have seen some, and there must have been a witness
Yeah,
or your
there's also,
security
like-
cameras if you have one.
There's like a big chance that someone, somehow, some way has witnessed it. So
Have you
I'm not
seen my
surprised that you would
size?
have a witness.
But your little friend running away does not help your case.
Well, especially when you gang up on him on a small person, how will they feel intimidated by two bigger bots?
We didn't even lay a hand on them. They insulted us. They
but
told
your
us they
words were
killed
threatening
bots,
to him,
that
though.
they're hypocrites, that they wanted to rule the planet and
He
murder
claimed he
everybody
was a
around it.
killer.
He's ill.
He claimed he had killed people and eaten others. There is no... You cannot come back from that. Of course we are going to react. We are policemen. Of course, you cannot hear these things that we are telling you and think that, oh, okay, let me just let this mini criminal minute go. That is not logical thought process.
Domina's just rubbing her head and just like rolling her eyes at them.
I think we gotta lay it all out on the table. The
Well,
proverbial table.
in my part, anything about the watches, I have no idea how they work. It was just given to me by a friend. That's all I can say. If you want to know its function, I know nothing. And I just met Scorchfire just last night too, so this is all true.
Are we like, you know how in a typical like interrogation room you're like handcuffed to the table?
Mm-hmm.
Are my feet like handcuffed to the chair?
No.
Can I put my feet up on the table?
Oh wow, how
You can.
rebellious!
I'm a prime. I want to put my feet up on the table.
Wait, if you're putting your feet on the table, this table's pretty tall because Domina's pretty tall, even though she's sitting down. So it's a big
I'm
table.
slouched.
Unless Domina's like in a chair.
The chairs are taller, then you have a shorter chair. To
Okay.
even out.
All right, you want a story? I'll tell you a story.
That is my
Okay.
line!
What is it?
Yeah.
A lot of time.
Watchdog, contain
Okay.
yourself. They are going to tell us the information we are looking for.
Once upon a time, our timeline almost got destroyed by a bunch of sweeps. How do I like? And sweeps are like these big creatures that make all these horrid clicking sounds, and they tear things limb from limb, and they've got no mercy. And
Okay,
so we,
I'll stop you there. I'll stop you right there.
yes,
you
thank
continue
you.
to tell this story. Hours pass and you keep telling the story.
Days.
Yes. Smolder, what are you doing? Meanwhile, Scorchfire is telling the detectives the story of how they ended up here.
Do I have the ability to use, like, I don't know, can I track Scorchfire? Is that possible?
I don't think you have a tracker. You don't
No,
have
but
Spitfire's tracker. That
no, I don't
tracker.
have Spitfire.
Same
You're right.
I don't think you're that technically savvy to create one. So you would either have to go to a store and try to buy one, but you probably don't know what the currency is here.
Okay, well, in that case, can I try and find a building that looks like a police building?
Yes, because it says police in front of
perfect. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there, but I'm gonna be sneaky.
Okay, roll me a sneak.
I don't want to roll you a sneak. Dude, I'm already picturing it. I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna be crawling through the vents, and then I'm gonna fall through the ceiling directly in front of everybody.
Directly onto the table. Directly onto the table.
It's gonna be perfect. Oh, I actually have a +4 in sneak. Hello? I got a 19.
19, you managed to get into, onto the roof of the building without nobody spotting you.
Okay.
The smoke helped hide your flying.
Okay. Is it possible for me to use my acid spit to like melt through the ceiling small enough the hole so I could like scuttle in?
I don't know if the whole building, but you could use it on one of the vents because they have chimneys.
Yeah. I just want to get in.
Yeah, you could go down the chimney if you wanted to, unless you really want to go through the building.
I'm just looking for a way to get in is all. I'll go through the chimney and I'll scuttle down like a little guy.
Okay. You scuttle down the chimney and you manage to find a connection to the vent, and now you're inside the vents of the building.
It's gonna come true.
Mission Impossible theme song in the background for Smolder.
Do it.
All right, yeah. I am definitely looking and listening for any sign of Scorchfire. And it sounds like she's been monologuing for multiple hours, so hopefully I can pinpoint that monologue.
Roll me a perception.
Yeah, baby. All right. Let's see. I got a 17.
Okay. You hear the monologue Scorchfire is telling the detectives, and you make your way to the room, and you can see them through the little grits on the vent.
Okay. I'm going to stay there for now, and just kind of bide my time. I want to figure out what's going on first.
Okay. So at this time, Scorchfire, you have finished explaining your story. Watchdog and Alchemy are in awe of everything you've told them. They're not quite sure if it's made up, delusional, if you've taken some substances that you're not supposed to have taken.
Fair.
They need some time to figure it out, and they've decided to put you in a cell for now until they sort out all the information you've given them and try to see if they can find any more leads to the case that they're currently working on. And I'm gonna have to kick Smolder out once more.
Keep them under close.
They don't even know because they're away right now.
You're killing me, Ian. You're killing me.
Poor Smolder. Scorchfire and Domina, you find yourself in the cells, and you can hear some scuttling in the vents. And out comes Smolder, but with green eyes. It's Liege taking over, and you can hear him scream.
Oh, Primus, it's you.
Excellent. Perfect. Just what I wanted. But you could be of some use.
I hate that.
Whoa.
I hate that. I hate that.
A green puff of green energy comes out, and he has knives in all of his arms now. His little arms.
Oh my gosh.
Bad little man.
Really? Really?
Liege, using Smolder's body, comes dangerously close to each of you, drooling with anticipation. Just as he raises his little arms, he slashes chaotically at your chains and cuffs.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my god. Oh, Primus.
Okay.
Got a knife!
No.
It takes a little bit with the magical powers of a prime and those magnificent blades. Manage to break the handcuffs, the chains.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but thank
I
you.
thought he was gonna
And as you
leave
say
us.
thank you, Smolder returns.
There you are.
Thank you. Oh, Smolder's back.
Smolder, before you is Domina and Scorchfire. You're in a cell, and
What?
they are thanking you.
They're thanking me?
Yes.
Where are we?
In a cell.
So,
Why?
we're gonna throw it in the cell.
It was mostly thanks to your little friend's outburst, and it made everybody be more suspicious.
Well, it's
Oh.
'cause
So,
I told Smolder, I told them everything. And I
Okay.
think they're trying to deliberate whether I'm sane or not.
Well, I
for
told
a
them
lot of
things
stuff.
too.
Yeah, but I told them everything.
Oh, okay.
that,
Well,
that she did. Information I did not know either, and thank you for that. It's better for my mission to have this detail too.
As long as we're all on
Um,
the same page.
Mm-hmm.
so I came in to come rescue you, and I was doing really good, and I don't remember what just happened. So I assume Liege Baxbo decided he was gonna take the wheel. because I was in an air vent and now I'm here.
Yeah, I guess you wanted all the glory.
You know,
Maximo.
I'm gonna like knock on my head.
You know, Liege, I'm starting to think that you want us both to die, because if I die, I have a feeling you're probably gonna die, and you were just making things harder for the both of us.
You freely speak to this, Leech Maximo?
I don't know how else I would speak to him.
Oh Lord.
He's kind of a jerk.
Well, I mean, it's Leech, you know? He just like shrugs. Anyways, we should be talking. We should leave. Although, we can't get through the vent.
They did take our watches, right?
Wait, I could just spit on it. I've got acid breath. Let me just spit on it.
Smolder,
Yeah.
as you're getting ready to spit, you hear a voice in your head talk to you. Not take over, but talk to you.
You call me a jerk? After I just saved your friends? Go swallow some pancakes oil and I hope you choke on it.
I'm gonna flip myself off.
Smolder?
Okay.
Oh.
Smolder, as you flip yourself off, Leech controls your other 3 arms and flips you off as you flip him off with your own hand. It's kind of confusing for you, but it's more confusing for Scorchfire and Domina.
Well, no, I see. Is this a common reoccurrence with this Smolder?
This is a new one.
Oh.
I don't know this one.
This reminds me of possession.
As you are in the cell, and you've analyzed what's happened, you're waiting, trying to be good. Smolder, you are convinced by Scorchfire to not get into trouble while they wait. Watchdog and Alchemy are called to other sites where other victims are found. You can hear speakers around the city with news of different bots that have been found, and it seems to be a serial killer out there killing different bots. And this takes a few days. Watchdog and Alchemy come from time to time, talk to you, try to understand what the killer would want. Why would they want to kill Shockwave and kill all these bots? What would you like to respond to them?
Domina would like to ask, what relation did these bots have to the Professor Shockwave? There must be a link.
Well, steam vent, furnace, compactor, crusher, and smasher were all engineers, which had frequented the academy. Does that mean anything to you?
Well, is there something the academy is hiding that they were involved with? A project, perhaps?
All they did was cure us, right, Alchemy?
Yes, there is not much else that goes on there, at least to my knowledge.
Any research?
Potentially.
Domina's thinking, don't worry. Alright. From what I've seen in these travels, Shockwave usually has an agenda behind the scenes, or something that's not known to the public or hiding it from the authorities. I do not know how your professor is, his reputation in this world. You might need to look more into his belongings, perhaps, or any of other people he's worked with. If they have worked with Shockwave before, anybody else who's worked in any other projects with him could become the next victims. As you've noticed, we've been locked here for a day, so possibly couldn't be us making these crimes.
Yeah, honestly, Shockwave's kind of hated across the multiverse. I've come to realize this. He seems to be like a big baddie all the time. So, I'm not really surprised he's the one who's dead, if I'm being honest.
He was such a good bot for our cause. He helped us combat that weird Energon virus that we had.
Indeed, we would all be dead without him.
Virus?
Yes, a virus. That is why we are the way we are. We cannot consume raw Energon. It is poisonous.
Oh, that's weird.
We converted into steam in order for purify.
See, that's cool. I could eat any Energon, which means I want to try your steam Energon. Can I have some?
It is quite good if I say so myself.
Yeah, you can have as much as you would like. We are gonna let you free.
Yes.
You've clearly been in prison wrongly.
That's what I was saying.
More murders.
Alchemy squints at Smolder. He's not sure about you.
Okay, well, you know what? I ran away because you guys were gonna throw handcuffs on me, and I've got 4 arms. Do you know how many handcuffs that is? That's 2 handcuffs. I don't want 2 handcuffs.
It's a lot for a little man.
That's a lot, and I've got wings, so I don't know if you're gonna handcuff my wings.
If you cannot be prepared prepared to be handcuffed by all of them? I feel like this is a design flaw.
Because I don't break the law, man. I don't do that.
That I beg to differ. You admitted to it yourself.
I literally didn't admit to anything, but alright.
You're going to
You
scare him
literally
again.
did. We literally were all there. But whatever. I still want to conduct a psychological evaluation of you because you are a phenomenon, little one.
I'd really
there is
rather
so
you
much
not.
going on. No, this particular investigation is non-invasive. I can assure you. That one is reserved for criminals of the ultimate caliber, of which you are not, clearly, because you are still here and there is a mass murderer on the loose. However, a simple question-to-question evaluation would be beneficial, probably even for you, to identify what is going on inside your own head and the feelings that you and maybe this alter ego have about you and your dealings.
Oh no, I know exactly what's going on. I told you, there is a god in my head. He likes to possess me
god?
sometimes. Yes, Liege
No,
Maximo, I told you
What
that.
is his motivation? What is his motivation?
Watchdog
I don't
begins
know.
to get you all out of the cells and push you out because he knows
It's Liege
Alchemy gets
Maximo.
into rants. And he's like, just leave, please. You've been
Watchdog,
through
you
enough.
have had
Just
your
take her
turn.
leave.
This is
Let's go.
my turn. Listen, little bot. I would
yeah.
like to give you a word of wisdom.
Okay, can I first tell you something?
Go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead. I
Primus.
don't care.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I really like your accent, by the way. Anyways,
This is natural, but whatever.
I was
Anyways,
just letting you know.
thank you. It is much appreciated. Most bots do not appreciate the arts, and it is quite infuriating. Anyways, I would like to warn you that if you are going to be dealing in things that you do not understand, dealing with bots that you do not understand, the best way to stay ahead of the game and ahead of any potential losses is to understand the motives of your enemy. If you do not get along with this bot inside your head, and yet it is a problem that you cannot fix, maybe take some time and try and figure out why he's doing what he's doing, so you can stop him from doing whatever he wants to do.
You know what? That's
That is
actually really good advice. You actually just kind of changed my mind. I think I'll do that in testing now. That sounds like a great idea.
Watchdog pushes you all out of the room.
He's like, it's done. You can come back another day and do that.
Oh, okay.
Think on what I have said, little one.
Here's my
Think on
call.
what I have said.
Here it is. Call me.
As you're leaving Scorchfire, they hand you a baggie with the other watch
Goodie
that they
bag?
found.
Oh, I was gonna say I hope that's a goodie bag.
It's with the other watch they found. It says,
Wait.
I think this belongs to you.
DM.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Please,
Thank you.
can we
What?
please add little magnetic stickers of the department?
Oh my god.
Here,
Sure.
little bot, before you go, here, I have something for you. Here you go.
Oh,
He hands you a little magnetic sticker.
Oh my god, I immediately slap it on my chest.
it says junior detective on it.
Oh my god.
Dude, I light up.
Domina's just squinting, like trying to see what's going on.
Smolder, you're a
Put
junior
that little
detective.
scheming mind of yours to good use, okay, little one? You
I'll
can
do
be
like
something one day. You just have to apply yourself.
okay. Thanks.
Like me.
And his mustache goes up and
You're
down.
fantastic.
Please not exactly like him. I cannot stand having another bot like him in this universe. It will be too much and my circuits will simply implode, but...
I love you too, Alchemy.
Can I examine the watch?
You look at the watch. It's fully charged.
Oh my god. Is it like
It's working. It's not broken or anything. It's,
no, I mean, is it
it's-
the newer quote
yes,
unquote
it is
newer model?
is the newer model of the watch,
Oh my god.
and it's fully charged.
Oh my god. Thank
Domina would
you.
like to say something to Scorchfire. Scorchfire, do you think it's a good idea to leave right away if they have this threat in this universe? We do have the watch, but is it okay to leave them here with whoever's eliminating all these bots in their universe?
I don't know.
They
Doesn't-
already killed their shockwave who actually healed them. What if something else happens to them? They don't have somebody else to actually heal them. If they're eliminating all these engineers from the academy, they're basically vulnerable for any kind of attack later in the future too.
I know. If we could you're right. It doesn't I don't know. It doesn't feel right to leave or to stay because I don't want to mess with things here too much. Especially because if there is some sort of virus, I don't want it necessarily affecting us too.
That is true.
And I'd like to find the rest of my friends.
My dad.
His dad.
Domina makes the face again.
Don't, he's fine. Don't worry, trust me.
He abandoned me at least 3 times already.
Because he was looking for us.
Not even I do that to others. I hate it when the stupid watch that whoever designer from your organization did kept throwing me off to random places. This is the worst design ever.
I agree. Because trust me, we don't get to choose.
If I had the chance to meet your Vector Prime, I would have given him a piece of my thoughts. But may he rest in Primus.
Yeah.
Or if he's in a coma. Is yours in a coma?
No, they're all gone.
Oh, well, may he rest in Primus then. And she just mumbles to herself, "Thank God, my Vector Prime is still in a coma."
Yikes!
Oof.
DM.
Yes.
While this is happening, can I be drawing a picture for alchemy?
Yeah, you can. What would you like to draw?
I would like to draw a very crudely drawn picture of alchemy.
Okay. It's all
I would
wiggle.
like to-
The lines are all wiggly.
Yeah, I want to tape it to his chest because he gave me a little badge. So I want to tape it onto alchemy.
You're outside of the facility, so you bring it in and you give it to the receptionist.
Okay. Yes, I bring it in. I give it to the receptionist, and then I leave. It's signed Smolder.
It says Smolder, and then you wrote alchemy wrong. You wrote alchemy, alchemy instead of alchemy. But it's cute in either way.
Yeah, I'm good now.
He keeps it on his fridge.
So as you are all outside of the police officer building, harsh few days in the cells with all the news. Your watches have all charged up. You should have Domina and Smolder should have 3 bars, and then Scorchfire, your watch has been there longer, so it charged up more days past. So, what would you like to do?
I think that I want to look into the murder. I want to know who did it.
I want to go find our friends.
Yeah, I do want to see my dad.
Hey, Scorchfire, do you think if I think really, really hard and I press my watch, it'll take me directly to Mantix?
You know, that would be so nice. I would
What
really
if we
hope
did that?
should we hold hands?
Yeah, let's hold hands and think really, really hard about Mantix and go to Mantix.
I think we would have to,
Domina
like,
making that
up
face.
arms.
Romantic. Her strong negative feelings towards him.
I look right at you. And there is like the most terrifying look you've ever seen in your entire life. Can I roll for intimidation?
Are you making us stink?
Oh my god.
Can I roll for intimidation?
No.
Please.
Can we? I'm gonna hook arms with you, Smolder, and I'm gonna hook arms with you, Domina.
Well, Domina has
and
to squat though. For that.
that's okay. I'm gonna
Yeah,
hook
I'm gonna
arms.
think really hard about Mantix.
And while I'm hooking arms, like, because the arms are hooked, but my hands are free, I'm gonna try and reach for my butt and be like, I really would have loved to get a paint job here, but hopefully the next place we can go, I can finally.
Do you want me to press that button for you though?
But you gotta. Well, you
I've
gotta.
got like 3 extra arms, man. I got you.
Yeah, you can press the button.
Okay, I'm thinking really, 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 really hard. Mantix is literally in my brain right now. Leash Maximo has left. It's Mantix.
Close
I
your
press the button.
optics, click your heels 3 times, and think of home.
As you
I
go
know
to
that
press the
reference.
button,
He's waiting for you.
it goes dark. Leech takes over
Oh no!
No.
and does a point towards you, Scorchfire, and says,
Prime Fire,
Oh shush! I know.
you owe me a favor. When the time comes, and it will, you must kill me for the 2nd time.
Oh, Primus. Stop making it all about you.
Hush. No one even knows who you are.
Ooh.
And that's my plan.
You really mean that, don't you, though, Liege?
Wow.
That'll have to kill you a 2nd time.
If the titanium alloy fits,
We'll just have to see, won't we?
with that, Smolder comes back and presses the button. You all teleport.
I trusted it's me, which means I was thinking about Mantex. It's okay.
That is the end of the session.
Woo!
Ah!
We continue where we last left off on Cybertron Level 1 Course Thread 1990_X1. Moments after our heroes teleported out, seeing a Senator Shockwave and a Hivebot teleport in. These are the same bots from episode 12, where we last saw them with Alita 1 as Synthwave, Allegory, and Scorchfire teleported out from the level 3 Fine Thread labeled 716_S2. The Hivebot turns towards Senator Shockwave, who appears to have a confused and yet odd look on his face, and says,
Oopsies. I think something is interfering with the TBD watches. This isn't the location I entered. Hold, please.
Senator Shockwave, with his wondrous blue optics, looks around at a huge sandbox, a partially destroyed sandcastle, and the large landscape.
I would like to see more.
He turns to the small Hivebot and continues.
Does this mean there are infinite timelines out there? Possibilities beyond comprehension? Maybe even a timeline where I become a prime?
The Hivebot, fiddling with both his and Shockwave's TBD watch, responds,
Anything is possible. Although with the thread of Unicron, each time he devours a timeline, he not only ends that thread, but any and all threads that could have emerged from them.
Senator Shockwave looks like he only caught the first half of what the little Hivebot has said and started to daydream. Shockwave looks up.
I would very much like to see that.
The Hivebot finishes entering the coordinates and happily states,
Okay, that should do it. Let's go.
And he clicks a button on both of their TBD watches as mint green and sky blue particles begin to appear and surround them. In a flash of white light, and poof, they are gone once more.
Let's get fired up for next time on Transform and Roll Out.
These things were not dead in the vision.
That's correct.
Okay, so about me being right.
Just be quiet.
A bright flash of golden light comes from your cockpit area. I don't like how I said that.
Please re-say that.
On cockpit.
Please re-say that.
From my chest.
Is Mantex close enough for me to launch off and tackle Scorchfire?
Oh, let's do one chaotic thing at a time.
I'm gonna go you. I'm gonna point at him and then just like a zip it.
Whatever you say, hot stuff.
Oh my god.
He's gonna ignore that.
I like it, by the way.
Don't make it worse.
I think we should all be adjusted that we're going to see different variants of each other.
What makes you say that? And I point to
I
Scorchfire.
point back.